This is the Thunderbolt Magnum Sword 100-watt kit. Thunderbolt Sword 100-watt solar panel kit. Safety is page 2, specifications page 5, setup page 5, operation page 9, maintenance page 12, parts list and diagram 13, warranty on page 16, symbols are all the same, warnings, looks special caution of working on a roof. I guess you can mount it on the roof. Exercise special costs of working on a roof or another high location. Keep proper roof footing, balance all times. Follow ladder suppliers. Precaution whenever working on near ladder. Install all sensitive electrical equipment, including wire connectors, regulator, and battery, inside a weatherproof enclosure to prevent electric shock. Do not wire multiple panels in series. If you need to connect 2 or more solar panels together, they must be done by a qualified electrician, unless they're connected through a regulator. The solar panel kit is not designed for tie-in to a grid. Only a licensed electrician and a licensed building contractor can do that. Any grind must be applicable standards. Same thing like an electrocution fire. They have to be done by an electrician. Do not stand on or otherwise apply pressure to a panel. Installation precautions continue. Handle solar panel with care. Edges might be sharp. Do not focus light on panel. Install components with enough space to allow proper cooling. This product may occasionally produce more current and voltage than its rated output. Increase output ratings by 25% when determining component required voltage and amperage. Refer to section 690-8 of the National Electrical Code for an additional multiplying factor of 125%, 80% derating which may apply. Panel must be connected using UL listed outdoor rated wire connected something.
Seven. Do not focus light on panel. 8. Install components with enough space to allow proper cooling.
Now it's reading.
9. This product may occasionally produce more current and or voltage than its rated output. Increase output ratings by 25% when determining component required voltage and amperage ratings. Refer to section 690-8 of the National Electrical Code for an additional multiplying factor of 125%, 80% derating, which may apply. 10. Panel must be connected using UL listed outdoor rated wire of the correct thickness, gauge, for the amperage rating and length. See warning number 9 also. Follow the guidelines in the chart below. Current in amps. Maximum length. 5 foot, 10 foot, 15 foot, 0 to 5, 6 to 7, 8.
Yeah, so now it's
10,
reading down the columns.
11 to 12.
Now it's saying minimum wire gauge
15,
is the next column.
18, 20,
20, 24.
22 to 24.
Now it's showing the other.
30, 40.
It's easier to look.
50.
But you have to read at the same
100,
time. 100.
150. 200.
Now it's going.
18.
18.
18.
Now it's just reading the
18.
minimum wire gauge.
18. 18. 16. 14. 12. 10. 8. 16. 14. 12.
But you have to know the heading.
10.
You have to look at the manual.
8. 6.
5.
14.
4.
Minimum wire gauge. 11. Install an appropriate charge controller/regulator to regulate output and prevent damage. Do not attach panel to battery or power grid without proper regulator, inverter, and or charge controller.
Now you have to know the NEC code.
12. Install and use according to applicable National Electrical Code (NEC) standards. 13. This panel is not rated for use as fire-resistant roofing. If installing on a roof, install only over a fire-resistant roof covering rated for the application. 14. Verify that installation surface has no hidden utility lines before drilling or driving screws. 15. Install only according to these instructions. Improper installation can create hazards.
Would you rather listen to him
16.
or
Handle
watch
panel
me?
with care.
Handle with care.
Glass may break or a sharp edge may be exposed during movement. 17.
Not easy.
Keep installation area
That's why
clean
I'm
and
looking
well
out
lit.
that window right now.
20 foot. 16.
I have them right down.
16.
It's back into that grid.
14.
Here's the amps.
12.
In amps.
10. 6.
It's not reading it correct.
4. 12.
But it's reading.
10. 18. Install out of reach of children. 25
that
foot.
Motor?
16.
Yeah, I heard all their motors today.
16.
And they're going to keep going. 14. Because they never stop.
12.
This is
10.
Really big lawns.
8.
With a really, it takes 2 hours
4.
to mow that lawn.
2.
Usually only take
19.
20
Keep
minutes.
bystanders out of the area during installation.
Keep bystanders out of the way.
20. Do not install when tired or when under the influence of drugs or medication.
Do not install when tired.
21. Use in 12 VDC systems only. 22. The warnings, precautions, and instructions discussed in this instruction manual cannot cover all possible conditions and situations that may occur. It must be understood by the operator that common sense and caution are factors which cannot be built into this product, but must be supplied by the operator. 1. Wear splash-resistant and C-approved safety goggles and electrically insulated gloves while working near batteries.
Can you imagine reading all those manuals?
Item 63,585.
Deal with those people every day.
2. Use an appropriate charge controller.
Remember the Olympics were on today, right?
3. Charge,
see, I'm getting
store,
glazed eyes.
and maintain batteries according to supplier's instructions.
Supplier.
Safety.
See, it says supplier.
Operation.
Operation.
Maintenance.
Girls can't do this.
For technical questions, please call 1-888-866-5797. Page 3. 3. Do not stand on or otherwise apply pressure to panel. Safety. Setup. Operation. Maintenance. 1. Before service, maintenance, or cleaning, dry solar panels and outdoor wiring thoroughly while wearing electrically insulated gloves.
Costs more money.
B. Cover all solar panels with
and
an
no
opaque
one will
cover,
help you.
such as a blanket.
Angie's List?
C. Disconnect all
Useless.
solar panels.
They didn't even show up.
D.
He said,
Disconnect
oh,
all
I'll be able to
batteries.
come by and do it.
2. Do not service during rain, fog, or any other wet/humid
Fog.
weather. 4. Do not allow children to play with or near this or electrical components. 5. Inspect at least monthly. Do not use if damaged, parts are loose, water is found inside the
See all
housing,
those houses with the
electrical
solar
insulation
panel?
is
Those are
cracked
the
or
rich
damaged,
people.
or connections are loose.
But they're useless without me standing
6.
here.
Maintain product labels
That's
and
why I
nameplates.
maintain this property.
These carry important safety information. If unreadable or missing,
See
contact
that air
Harbor
conditioner?
Freight Tools for a replacement.
Costs money.
Trademark.
Trademark.
For technical questions,
Call that
please
number.
call
And you'll never get
1-888-866-5797.
through.
Item 63,585. Page 4. Specifications. Rated output. Open circuit voltage. 18 VDC/25W
That's
per
column.
solar panel. 23.60
That's
CV.
the open circuit voltage.
Note, performance will vary depending on temperature, brightness,
need
and
an
time of
interpreter.
sun exposure.
Just like the sign
Summer
interpreters.
production will be higher
Just
than
like
in
he's
the
going to
winter.
start his car.
Bright sunny days
Just
will
like-
generate higher
just like
output
bright
than
sunny
cloudy
days.
days.
There's no bright sunny days.
Setup instructions.
Hear that motor?
Read the entire important safety instructions section at the beginning
gets
of this
worse.
manual,
Today's
including
Sunday.
all
It's supposed
text
to be a
under
day of
subheadings
rest.
therein before setup or
Ooh.
use of this product. To prevent serious injury from accidental operation, make sure that the power switch/trigger is in the off position and unplug the tool from its electrical outlet before performing any procedure in this section. Note, for additional information regarding the parts listed in the following pages, refer to the assembly diagram near the end of this manual. Location. 1. Locate the solar panels, 12, where they will receive full, unobstructed sunlight, especially during midday. Nearby trees or tall plants will drop debris, requiring the panels to be cleaned more frequently. Mounting. 2. The setup location for the solar panel kit must be inaccessible to children to prevent electric shock. Build a child-proof enclosure if needed. 3. Install the charge controller/regulator and batteries in a weatherproof enclosure with proper ventilation. 1. Select a mounting location for the solar panel kit. The solar panels should face the sun and not be blocked by shadows. The location should allow the panels to be protected from accidental damage. The location should be flat, stable, and able to support the weight of the solar panel kit's accessories. Before assembly, be sure that all accessory cables reach their connection points without placing any stress on the wiring. 2. Angle face of solar panel frame toward true south 1 according to chart that follows. Latitude solar panel angle 0 to 4 degrees, 5 to 20 degrees, 21 to 45 degrees, 10 degrees, latitude plus 5 degrees, latitude plus 10 degrees, 46 to 64 degrees, latitude plus 15 degrees, 65 degrees or more, 80 degrees. 1 angle towards true north if installed. In southern hemisphere. Item 63585. For technical questions, please call 1-888-866-5797. Page 5. Safety. Setup. 1. Place 2 panels side by side on a flat surface.
68 degrees.
Do not drop the panels or allow
Strong
anyone to lean or step on them. 2. Insert screws
Microsoft
6
screwing up
into the innermost mounting holes of first 2 solar panels. See Figure A.
There's Figure A.
Screw 6.
Screw.
Mounting holes.
That's why there's men and women.
Figure A.
Women can't do it.
3. Use wing nuts.
But they drive the world.
To fasten the connection brace. 7. Onto the top back ends of solar panels. See Figure B. 5. Repeat steps 1 to 4 for the other 2 solar panels. See Figure D. Figure D.
That's D cup.
Operation.
That's why I'm missing the string.
9.
Wing nut.
Connection brace.
Remember wing
7.
nut?
6. The mounting stands on each panel come pre-assembled.
Long time ago.
After panel assembly, stand panels upright and pull each mounting stand out to locked position.
Locked.
See Figure E.
Locked.
Locked position. Figure E.
I always
Figure
fought
B.
with boys.
4. Repeat for the bottom ends of
I don't touch girls
panels.
unless they get in your way.
Insert screws into mounting holes along the bottom end and fasten connection brace onto the back using wing nuts.
Wing nuts.
See Figure C. Screws.
Screws.
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
Figure C.
Figure C.
For technical questions, please call 1-888-866-5797. Item 63585. Page 6.
You know, people disrespect other people.
Page 7 for technical questions. Please call 1-888-866-5797.
That TV is pathetic.
Item 63585 Safety Operation Maintenance Setup 7. Connect the wires of the battery clamps to the battery terminals on the bottom of the charge controller. 3. 8. Attach the battery clamps to the battery's terminals. Battery not included. Warning. Connect red connector to positive plus symbol. Connect black connector to negative minus symbol. Unit will not function with reverse connection. See Figure F. Battery terminals charge controller. 3. Figure F9. Connect splitter cable to the DC connector cable. 8. Plug DC cable into solar input jack on the controller. See Figure G. Solar input splitter cable. 2. DC connector cable. 8. Figure G10. Connect end of LED wires coming from the solar panels. 1. To the splitter cable. 2. See Figure H. Splitter cables. 2. Figure H. Wiring. 2. Connect battery to power inverter according to inverter's instructions. Warning: inverter must be properly rated and designed for this type of connection and power supply. Note: only a licensed electrician and a licensed building contractor can safely design and implement a grid tie-in system. Any grid tie-in system must meet all applicable building and electrical codes, and must meet standards established by the area power company. 1. Run wires from panels through weatherproof grommets and into enclosure where power inverter is located. Use wires of the proper size and rating and use twist connectors, not included, to connect wires. 3. Secure all connections using terminals, or solder all wire splices to ensure good connections. 4. Weatherproof all connections and route the wire in a way that it will not be torn loose from the panel. For technical questions, please call 1-888-866-5797. Item 63585. Page 8.
Here comes
Operating
the arc.
instructions. Read the entire important safety information section at the beginning of this manual, including all text under subheadings therein before setup or use of this product. Note: performance of the solar panels will vary dependent on site location, angle of the panels in relation to the arc of the sun, and available sunlight. Notice: controller must be connected to a charged 12V LEAKCID battery to power the display.
I thought the kit itself was going to just
Digital
be the
voltage
thing. There's the thing.
Load button.
The load button.
Display button.
Display button.
Figure I.
Figure I. That's me.
1. Press the load button to toggle the 12V output on, off.
It is
normal.
Normal.
Target charging voltage. Can also be used to access advanced settings.
Advanced settings.
Boost. Maximum charging output voltage to finish charging battery. 2. Note: user can also cycle through and set the special parameters for battery type, temperature ratio, and output duration. Item 63585. For technical questions, please call 1-888-866-5797. Press the display button to cycle the display between the 5 different settings shown below. 3. Each of the below settings can be set manually by the user. To do this, A. Press and hold the display button while the setting is shown until the voltage display starts blinking. B. While the display is blinking, press the display button to increase setting. Press the load button to decrease setting. C. When setting is complete, press and hold the display button until the voltage display stops blinking. The set value will be saved by the controller. D. Press display button again to cycle to next setting. Float. Maintenance charge voltage. Low. Battery voltage is too low to charge without damaging battery. Battery will need to be charged separately first, but may already be ruined from over-discharge. Recovery. Minimum battery voltage where normal charging can resume. Trademark. Page 9. 4. When digital voltage meter is in normal mode, press and hold the display button until battery type display appears, as shown below. Battery type. 5. Press and hold display button until battery type display starts blinking, then press display button to toggle down through each battery type. Use load button to toggle back up. Note: the different battery types are user mode, USR, sealed, SLD, flooded, FLD, and gel, GL. 6. When desired battery type is found, press and hold display button until display stops blinking. The set value will be saved by the controller. 7. Press display button once to cycle to temperature ratio display, as shown below. Temperature ratio. Note: a reading of -4 indicates -4 mV/cell/degree C. 8. Press and hold display button until display starts blinking, then press either display button to increase setting or load button to decrease. 9. When finished, press and hold display button until display stops blinking. The set value will be saved by the controller. 10. Press display button once to cycle to output duration display, as shown below. Output duration. Note, 15H indicates 15 hours before the output automatically shuts off. 11. Press and hold display button until display starts blinking, then press either display button to increase setting or load button to decrease. 12. When finished, press and hold display button until display stops blinking. The set value will be saved by the controller. 13. Let the controller sit for about 5 seconds and it will return back to normal mode. Note, the user may see the following error codes when voltage limits are reached. E11, low voltage protection, battery voltage is below 10.5-10.8 V. Controller will shut off and enter low voltage protection state. E12, high voltage protection, battery voltage is above 16.1 V. Controller will stop input and enter overvoltage protection state. E13, overload protection, indicates the occurrence of overcurrent. Controller will stop output and enter overload protection state. E14, system short circuit protection. Trademark. Item 63585. Page 10.
Oh, this is the easy
For
part.
technical questions,
You can
please
just plug in the
call
lights.
1-888-866-5797.
12-volt lights.
Notice, controller must be connected to a charged 12V LED-ACID battery to power the display. 1. Press the load button to toggle the 12V output on, off. 2. Plug the end of the LED lights cable into one of the 12V DC outlets on the charge controller as shown in Figure J. Solar panel terminals. USB outputs. 12V DC outlets. 12V appliance terminals. Figure J. 3. Connect a DC adapter cable, not included, to the appliance. 4. Insert the plug on the other end of the cable into one of the 12V DC outlets on the charge controller. 5. Activate your appliance. Notice, only use one appliance at a time with this charge controller. 6. When finished, unplug the DC adapter cable, not included, from the charge controller and then unplug the cable from the appliance. 7. To charge a cell phone or other small electronic item, plug the item's power cord into the USB port on the front of the charge controller. Note, solar panels, lights, and accessories can be hardwired onto the terminals on the bottom of the charge controller instead of using the included plugs. See Figure J. Notice, to prevent damage to the controller, carefully keep conductors from touching each other. Trademark. Item 63585. For technical questions, please call 1-888-866-5797. Page 11. Maintenance and servicing. Safety. Setup. Operation. Procedures not specifically explained in this manual must be performed only by a qualified technician. To prevent serious injury from electric shock, before service, maintenance, or cleaning, dry solar panels and outdoor wiring thoroughly while wearing electrically insulated gloves. B. Cover solar panels with an opaque cover. C. Disconnect all solar panels and batteries. To prevent serious injury from electric shock or cuts, do not use damaged solar panel. If wiring insulation is damaged or weathered, glass is cracked, or housing is opened, have the problem corrected before further use. Note, it is normal to see up to 20% degradation in amorphous silicon solar panel performance within the first 6 months before the amorphous coating stabilizes. Clean and inspect the solar kit system monthly, or more frequently to maintain peak efficiency. 1. Wear electrically insulated gloves and ANSI-approved safety goggles. Dry solar panels and outdoor wiring thoroughly. 2. Cover solar panels with opaque cover. 3. Disconnect all solar panels and batteries. 4. Clean solar panels one at a time with mild, non-invasive cleanser and soft cloth and paper towels. Do not clean with brushes or abrasive cleaners. 5. Inspect general condition of solar kit system, panels, batteries, controllers, and mounting. Check for loose hardware, wiring insulation damage or weathering, cracked glass, open housing, cracked or broken parts, loose or corroded contacts, and any other condition that may affect its safe operation. 6. Maintain batteries according to supplier's instructions. To increase efficiency. 1. In the winter, increase the panel's angle by 10 degrees. 2. In the summer, decrease the angle by up to 10 degrees. 3. In spring and fall, keep the angle recommended on page 5. Maintenance. For technical questions, please call 1-888-866-5797. Item 63585. Page 12. The manufacturer and/or distributor has provided the parts list and assembly diagram in this manual as a reference tool only. Neither the manufacturer or distributor makes any representation or warranty of any kind to the buyer that he or she is qualified to make any repairs to the product, or that he or she is qualified to replace any parts of the product. In fact, the manufacturer and/or distributor expressly states that all repairs and parts replacements should be undertaken by certified and licensed technicians, and not by the buyer. The buyer assumes all risk and liability arising out of his or her repairs to the original product or replacement parts thereto, or arising out of his or her installation of replacement parts thereto. Item 63585. For technical questions, please call 1-888-866-5797. Safety. Setup. Operation. Maintenance. Page 13. Parts list and diagram. Part 1, 2, 3, 4. Description quantity. Solar panel. 4-in-1 splitter cable. Charge controller. 4. 1. 1. Battery clamp cable. 5. 2. 1. LED light. 1. 2. Part 6. 7. 8. 9. Description quantity. Screw. Connection brace. DC connector and J-plug. 6. 6. 1. Wing nut. 6. 7. 6. 8. 9. 3. 5. 4. For technical questions, please call 1-888-866-5797. Item 63585. Page 14. Record product serial number here. Note, if product has no serial number, record month and year of purchase instead. Note, some parts are listed and shown for illustration purposes only, and are not available individually as replacement parts. Item 63585. For technical questions, please call 1-888-866-5797. Page 15. Harbor Freight Tools Company makes every effort to assure that its products meet high quality and durability standards, and warrants to the original purchaser that this product is free from defects in materials and workmanship for the period of 90 days from the date of purchase. This warranty does not apply to damage due directly or indirectly to misuse, abuse, negligence or accidents, repairs or alterations outside our facilities, criminal activity, improper installation, normal wear and tear, or to lack of maintenance. We shall in no event be liable for death, injuries to persons or property, or for incidental, contingent, special or consequential damages arising from the use of our product. Some states do not allow the exclusion or limitation of incidental or consequential damages, so the above limitation of exclusion may not apply to you. This warranty is expressly in lieu of all other warranties, express or implied, including the warranties of merchantability and fitness. To take advantage of this warranty, the product or part must be returned to us with transportation charges prepaid. Proof of purchase date and an explanation of the complaint must accompany the merchandise. If our inspection verifies the defect, we will either repair or replace the product at our election, or we may elect to refund the purchase price if we cannot readily and quickly provide you with a replacement. We will return repaired products at our expense, but if we determine there is no defect, or that the defect resulted from causes not within the scope of our warranty, then you must bear the cost of returning the product. This warranty gives you specific legal rights, and you may also have other rights which vary from state to state. Trademark 26541, Agora Road, Calabasas, California, 913021888-866-5797.